Today's guest you may have seen in Fugitive Hunters Mexico on A&E. I'd like to welcome Victoria Castillo to Sidewalks Entertainment. Hi, Victoria. Thank you so much for joining us.
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
Before becoming a part of Fugitive Hunters Mexico, how did you start your career as a translator?
Well, I'm first generation Mexican American. Spanish was my first language, and it's something that I've done my entire life. Any first generation kid will tell you they translate for their parents or their grandparents, and that's how I got started. And it kind of just took off from there. I've translated for a few different things, and I also am a photographer, and it's how I started documenting life around the world and became interested in storytelling. And documentary making is very close to that. But the other side of my interests are true crime, criminal justice, politics, history. All of that is so up my alley. So when this project came around, I knew it was for me.
So, you mentioned that you travel the globe. Of all the places that you've been to so far, where has been your personal favorite so far?
Oof, that's a tough question. That is probably the toughest question anyone has ever asked me because how do you choose? You know?
I could only imagine if you've been to so many places.
Yes, I mean,
So, where's the first place that comes to mind?
I mean, this is probably biased now, but the truth is, you know, um, Mexico is very high up, just because there's so many different subcultures of the Mexican culture. Places like Oaxaca, where you can document indigenous people and different ways of life, completely different from somewhere like Durango or Guadalajara or Mexico City, which is a massive metropolis. So that's probably one of my favorite. I love, Bulgaria was great for people watching and documenting historic, sites. Um, yeah, yeah. Hungary, yeah.
Beautiful. So, professionally, what are some other things that you would also like to do one day?
Listen, I'm hooked on storytelling, and I love the experience of, being able to just talk to people and share their experiences. So I think this is, like documentary making, filmmaking, anything where I can get to the bottom of people's stories and share them. Anything criminal justice, history, social justice, that is all up my alley. So I think more projects like these would be ideal for me.
So, how did you become a part of Fugitive Hunters Mexico, and what's your experience been like so far working on this series?
Yeah, no, this kind of fell on my lap. It was an opportunity that I had to audition for and, prove that I can not only speak Spanish, but translate, and that I can work on camera, that I can tell stories, that, I suppose be well-rounded. And it kind of just happened, which was ideal for me because this is just right up my alley. But yeah, I have on-camera experience, I have translating experience. I'm very comfortable around, you know, firearms and loud noises and war zones and people from all walks of life. So I don't scare easy. Um, and yeah, it worked out. It worked out. It was a good match.
So, they found you, you didn't find them. Is that how you got brought on board?
They were looking for a translator, for an on-camera translator, for a very specific job with law enforcement. So, I
Oh,
mean,
wow.
it was very specific. And yeah, I just kept going through and they gave me the gig.
So, when you're not storytelling or documenting or translating, what are your hobbies when you're off work?
I watch true crime television. That's what I
Oh
do,
my
to be honest. It's my obsession. It's so funny you would say
gosh.
that because I actually recently had a documentary filmmaker tell me, Victoria, you've got to stop watching true crime and
Oh my
documentaries.
gosh.
Like you
I
watch
love that
way.
though.
Yes, it's my passion, it's my obsession. So to get to do professionally what I do for fun, it's unmatched. So I just hope that I can continue,
Oh, I
you know.
love that. That's so awesome. So it really is your passion.
It really is. It's kind of a problem, to be honest.
Well, Victoria, it really was such a pleasure speaking with you today. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. Have a good day.
Everyone, you can watch Victoria Castillo in the series Fugitive Hunters Mexico on A&E.
Thank you. Bye.